Welcome to Cursed Realms, where we uncover the chilling stories that still echo through time. Tonight, we take you to the dark corridors of the infamous Vinton Hotel, a place stained with mystery and tragedy. This is the story of a young traveler named Rachel Lin, whose stay at the Vinton took a terrifying turn. Rachel had always been fascinated by urban legends. The Vinton Hotel was a perfect match for her curious spirit. Towering over the city, with its crumbling facade and a history whispered in hushed tones, the hotel had seen countless tragedies. A history of tragedy. The Vinton Hotel's grim history began in the 1920s, attracting a mix of guests ranging from Hollywood hopefuls to down-on-their-luck individuals. Its reputation took a turn for the worse in the 1950s with a series of suicides, leading to its association with death and dark energy. By the 1960s, the Vinton had become a haven for transient residents, adding to its chaotic and sometimes sinister atmosphere. Despite its past, the hotel continued to draw curious visitors, like Rachel, intrigued by its dark allure, but none more unsettling than the one that claimed Rachel Lin. Rachel, feeling excited. Okay, room 1432. It's not the fanciest, but it has a view. Well, kind of. This hotel is definitely older than I expected. But hey, that's part of the charm, right? Rachel's first night at the Vinton Hotel was unsettling, though nothing she couldn't explain away. The room's outdated decor gave it an eerie charm, and the creaky floors seemed to groan with age. She noticed the peeling wallpaper, the way shadows danced across the walls in the dim light, and how the air seemed unnaturally still. But it was the strange hum from the pipes that followed her through the night, a sound that made it hard to sleep. Rachel's video diaries would later become the fragments that told her story. On her second night, the strange occurrences began. The flicker of the lights, the odd dripping sound from the bathroom, the sense of being watched. Rachel, whispering nervously, "I swear, I just heard something. The pipes here are ancient, but it almost sounded like footsteps right above me." But there was no one in the room above. It had been abandoned for years. Rachel tried to brush it off. That is, until the elevator incident. Security footage captured Rachel stepping into the Vinton's antiquated elevator. She seemed anxious, pressing multiple buttons, peering down the hallway as if something, or someone, was following her. She darted in and out of the elevator, but the doors refused to close, and then she was gone. For days, there was no sign of Rachel. Her family pleaded for answers, but the hotel's staff remained tight-lipped. Finally, it was the guests who noticed something strange. The water from the faucets had turned foul, discolored, with an unbearable stench. Maintenance workers traced the issue to the rooftop water tanks, and there, submerged in the murky depths, was Rachel. The investigation ruled her death an accident, but how did she access the locked rooftop? How did she lift the heavy tank lid alone? The questions remain unanswered, and some believe the Vinton Hotel's dark past played a role in Rachel's fate. Some say they still see her reflection in the tarnished mirrors. Others hear the faint hum of the elevator, stopping on its own. Then there are the whispers, low murmurs in the dead of night that seem to come from nowhere. One guest swore they saw Rachel's shadow pass by their door, accompanied by the sound of dripping water. Even the staff avoid the rooftop, claiming to hear the distant echo of splashing. Numerous reports of paranormal activity, including unexplained noises, shadows, and cold spots, have been shared by guests and staff alike. Many believe that the hotel's dark past has left an imprint, attracting supernatural entities. The Vinton Hotel has become a hotspot for paranormal investigations, with teams attempting to capture evidence of ghostly encounters. For Rachel, the whispers and flickering lights were just the beginning. The Vinton today. The Vinton Hotel has since been renamed the Stay on Main Hotel and undergone extensive renovations in an attempt to shed its dark reputation. Despite the fresh paint and modern furnishings, the unsettling whispers of its past persist. Paranormal enthusiasts and curious tourists still flock to its halls, hoping to catch a glimpse of the unexplained. The Vinton remains a chilling reminder that no amount of renovation can erase the echoes of tragedy, making it one of the most enigmatic and feared locations in the world. Rachel's story is but one of the many secrets the Vinton Hotel keeps. Would you dare stay the night? Subscribe to Cursed Realms for more terrifying tales that blur the line between the living and the dead. And remember, not every ghost story is just a story. Some are all too real. Sleep well, if you can.